Ten Hag could easily Casemiro below by unleashing Manchester United's 60,000 per week monster. Manchester United boosts a red Hag can ease Casemiro's suspension and leading Scott McTominay, while Manchester United will have been left frustrated after slipping up a home to Southampton on Sunday afternoon. The major concern for manager Arsenal will be the dismissal of midfield maestro Casemiro, with the Brazilian international now facing a four-game ban following what was his second red card of the campaign. The influential summer signing who arrived on the 17 million pound deal from Real Madrid had already returned from a previous suspension after seeing red in the win over Barcelona last month, although was again had a disparaging order yesterday after crunching talent and seeing star Carlos Alcaraz. Although the Red Bull may have a few grievances with Adar, this is said as the 31-year-old did make strong contact with the ball initially. There can be few complaints in due to the straight-up nature of the tackle, with the 69 cap route now facing an extended stint on the sideline. The suspension will likely prove a huge blow as far as the Carabao Cup winners are concerned, due to the impact that the one-time Porto has made it all trouble to date, having been described as determined and decided by his manager. The loss of that solid foundation will potentially derail top 4 a bit in the coming weeks, although the hope will be that I can adequately plug the gap to avoid such scenario, with academic writer Scott McTominay having potentially outlined his suitability to fill that void after starting off the bench against the Saints. The Scotland international has been restricted to 70 of a big part of a role in the recent months as a result of Casemiro's arrival at the theater of dreams, with the 23-year-old who has been the subject of public interest of late, having started just 7 top flight games all season. In effect, the towering team solitary start in the competition, seeing the 6-3 dropping away to rival Manchester City game against league leader Arsenal back in January, with McTominay filling in for the suspended Casemiro. Despite the eventual 3-2 defeat, the 60,000 pounds per week is more than held his own. Other day, as per Manchester Evening News journalist Samuel Luckhurst, having won 7 of his 9 duels against the Gunners, while also recording a solid 7.2 match rating as per SuperSport. That display showcased that the physical nature, as previously loaded by former boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, can be more than adequate understudy for a several winning teammate at the best of the midfield, having further represented the point yesterday. Wallen at times, while the figure United having been described as not good enough by a club legend Volkiana. McTominay showed his coolness against Robin Salzman, having won 9 duels after entering the fray just before the break. The standout showing with on the lane Southampton broke at 7-7 with a rating as per SuperScore. Also saw him complete one of his 2 dribbles and record 1 TPS on the day, having attempted to provide an attacking spark for his side despite being a man light. Although the 6'4" was indeed Lord Musa guided the ball into his own net early in the second half, there was a rare blip in an otherwise smooth outing as they forward into quarter securing a hard-game point for the shows. The impressive effect should indicate that the Germany can be trusted to slow into defensive made work in the coming games, helping to ensure that the absence of Casemiro doesn't spark an instant downturn in result.